We're a nonprofit and need your help to keep operating. Especially now, during the coronavirus crisis, Americans need access to local broadcast stations.
College
Please
Shipments
contribute
fan,
$5 a month.
going live on YouTube, streaming live on YouTube. I think that's the end of Animal Rescue on True Crime Justice Network. Dog Tales. Dog Tales is dog training, health, nutrition, behavior, and grooming.
America's premier dog lovers magazine show. All the latest news from the dog world. Right now on this edition of Dog Tales, Family Edition.
I love my dog, love my dog, love my dog, love my
Meet the Bush family
dog.
from Henderson, Nevada. Proud owners of two cute Yorkshire Terriers named Truffles and Coco.
Well, we got Coco and Truffles about 2 years ago. We had our dog pass away in October the prior year, and it left a big hole in our hearts. So a family member had a litter of puppies, and we went and
Now,
visited the
Dog
puppies with no
Tales
intention of really
Family
buying a
Edition.
dog. Just to go see some puppies and maybe
Next,
close that
missing
hole.
unsolved
And we met
cases.
Coco and Truffles.
Aww, what small doggy.
Truffle is the ultimate lover, wants to just give kisses to everybody.
Oh, Truffles, you love her.
Well, I guess the funniest story is I went to buy one puppy and ended up with two because my wife couldn't make up her mind.
Those my ears?
Sure. They give you nothing but affection when they look in your eyes.
Coco is a very obedient dog. She's very spunky, very passionate about what she wants.
They're fantastic with the kids, very loving. I never worry about anything with the kids.
We have this little toy, the squeaker toy, and we squeak it and then we throw it, and they go crazy over it.
Come here.
They'll fight amongst each other with a squeaky toy, you know, to see who can get it from each other.
I love my dogs. I like to play with them.
Bring it here, bring it here. Come here. Oh, good. Oh, Truffle's got big head. When I come home, as soon as I peel the kids off of me, the dogs are on my lap. Anywhere I go, they're right by me.
Coco and Truffles love the kids. I don't think there's anything that Jackson could do or Ireland could do that would really upset them enough to be aggressive.
to me, and it makes it all better.
They like the belly fat.
Ooh, go down the slide with Bubby.
Go for it.
Go for it.
They seem to like it enough. They don't seem too terrified, but he likes to take them down the slide.
We pretty much spend most of our time playing with them.
We get ready for our walk.
We go on bike rides with them, and we
This
take
is
them for
channel
walks.
8.3.
Any snatch breed of dog that people have, they love them there. It's like a dog show.
Antenna satellite channel.
Sometimes the kids and my wife join us for our walks, and it's really just a nice time to kind of talk and see what everybody's been doing for the week.
Good girl. Is that your baby?
I love them because they're part of my family. When do I get to go down the slide?
I have 3 children, but we have our 2 Yorkies that have been added in, and that really makes it to where we have 5 kids because they are our children. They're a part of our family.
They are very much part of the family. Yeah, I think it's very important to have pets within a family. It teaches your kids love and to care for something, and I very much look at all my pets as part of the family.
How are we today?
Oh, you're a lover every day, I know.
Come here, girl. Come on. Come on. Bring it to daddy.
Good girl.
I love my dog.
Our thanks to the Bush
Love
family
my
for inviting us to their
dog.
home and
Love my
sharing their dog tales.
dog. Love my dog. Dog tales.
Next up, our Spotlight Breed, and much more on Dog Tales, Family Edition.
Our team was asked Lorraine by themselves. And
Phoenix Burks was last seen on August. Phoenix home.
Dog tales.
Family Edition.
Family edition. This is EI, Educational Informative. Westlake Village, California.
I'm a very special dog. Everybody loves me.
I'm a bundle of joy with a pedigree.
Bernese Mountain Dogs are a large breed dog in the working group. They're perfect family dogs if you don't mind a little bit of hair in the house. They do shed. This is a long-haired breed. It's a double-coated breed, so it has an undercoat and an overcoat. When they do shed, it's a lot of hair. We call it burner balls in our household. I like Bernese Mountain Dogs because they're really, really sweet dogs. They're very family oriented. They want to be with you. They want to
That's
sit here,
missing
they want to
unsolved
read, they want to walk
cases.
next to you when you walk. They want to be in the room that you're in. And so, in my opinion, it makes them the perfect companion dog. They're really pleasant to have in your house with you. They want to be with you. They're very social. They're sweet, they're friendly, they're lovable. Their average life expectancy is 9 to 11 years. They want to stay with you, so if you're reading or going for a walk, they're your perfect companion. Surprisingly, my dogs don't eat a great amount of food. They get kibble, a cup only in the morning and a cup at night, with a little bit of supplements of glucose for their joints, and sometimes a little chicken. They don't confront toddlers, they don't confront small children, they want to play with them. But you do have to be cautious whenever there are small children around a large breed, that the dog doesn't inadvertently knock them over, knock them into a wall. They love children. You do have to be careful though, because this is a big breed and they inadvertently turn quickly and knock toddlers over. A lot of people you meet out on the street are a little intimidated by the size of the dog, and they pretty soon overcome it because the dogs are so sweet.
Thanks for using lowcast.org, the nonprofit that
Flexibility, what is saving?
Okay, breed, Bernese Mountain Dog. Country of origin, Switzerland. Temperament, good-natured. Additional comments, extremely hardy dogs. Thrive in cold weather, quick learners. Must be really smart if they're quick learners. Everybody loved me. Short tails. Short tails.
Don't go away, we'll be right back. Blooded.
Wrong surgery.
Take that leg off so that we'll stop below the knee.
Again, is always ready to help. At the organization's Family Edition.
You're so cute. Yeah, so is he nipping on it, Paul?
This is Dr. Karen Halligan, Director of Veterinary Services for the SPCA Los Angeles. At the organization's state-of-the-art companion animal village and education center, hundreds of homeless and abused cats and dogs are cared for with the goal of adopting them out. Some of the animals have special needs, and Dr. Halligan is always ready to help.
This is Mo. Mo was born with a deformed left rear leg. He's actually missing most of the leg below the knee. I don't know if you can see it. He's missing a part of his leg. And what happens is when Mo tries to walk, Mo's trying to use that leg. So I'm going to go ahead and do surgery and take that leg off so that he'll stop using it and just hop along with three legs. That's a good boy. Yeah. Put a tube in him. Whew. All right. Done with that. Long surgery. But it went well. And he's going to do great. Got the leg off and shortened it enough to where he's not going to use the stump. and he's got his pain meds on board, and I'm really excited, because I think he's gonna be so much happier without that stuff, so, good old Mo. The reason we did this was to improve his quality of life. He's definitely gonna have a higher quality of life after the surgery. If you remember how he walked before, he was kind of off balance. He used to try to go down on that stump, and he would wear that stump down, and it put a lot of pressure on his back. So by removing that, he's not gonna feel the need to go down, and he's actually gonna be more balanced, and he'll have much less health problems this way, and he'll probably actually run around much better now that we've kind of balanced him by removing that portion of the limb. So I just can't wait to take the sutures out and throw a ball in the yard and let him go run after it. So looking forward to that.
A few weeks later, Mo is up and running again.
He's so much happier taking off that deformed piece of leg that he couldn't use. I mean, this is like a different dog. He could not run before. He was very tentative, and now, you know, it's like a whole new world for him. He can run and play and, you know, do all that stuff. He couldn't do that before. So good, really turned out great. I couldn't be happier.
It's hoped that Mo will find a family like the Browns, who earlier adopted Lucky, another canine with 3 legs.
He had a pretty substantial front leg lameness, and it turns out that he had an old fracture in his left leg, and I ended up having to amputate the leg. Richard, his owner, was just so wonderful about the whole situation. A lot of times people will balk if we have to do something such as amputate a leg, but in this case, it dramatically increased Lucky's chance of life. Lucky is doing great. He has 3 legs, but he doesn't know it. He runs and chases the ball, and he's a phenomenal paddock. It was truly a great success story.
It's a great dog, I tell you. A lot of people come out and say, God bless you for taking care of me. That's for sure. We have that happen a lot. And as far as his behavior in the house and taking him for walks or playing in the park, he's as good as any dog we've ever had. He's real special now.
For Lucky and for Mo, having 3 legs hasn't changed their ability to love and be loved. It's only made their lives much better.
Sometimes we have a hard time with 3-legged dogs, especially with the rear leg. But he's such a great dog, and I know he would make Sylvia a fabulous pet. So we're gonna have to put some signs on his cage and come by and just explain to him that dogs with 3 legs do great. You know, he probably won't even notice. So I just hope we can get him in a nice home, because he's such a great dog.
We're happy to report, shortly after our visit, Mo was adopted by a wonderful family. Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Hunger Root is here, and I needed it because my fridge is super empty. I'm gonna open the box. That's the exciting part. Hunger Root came through, and my refrigerator is packed.
First week.
Struggling with depression.
Family edition. These cute Labrador puppies may become very important helpers someday. They are possible future guide dogs, helping the blind and becoming best friends with lots of wonderful people. Here at the Guide Dogs of America in Sylmar, California, these adorable pooches are bred and trained to help.
These puppies are just a few weeks away from going to the new foster family, so in about 3 to 4 weeks they'll be going home. They're eating now, so they get fed. We work them up to 3 times a day they're being fed, but until we don't wean the moms off the puppies until the puppies are around 6 weeks old. And then in another couple weeks we'll start slowly keeping it away, and then by the time they're 6 weeks old, the moms aren't nursing anymore.
But not all of these little guys will make the grade. They will live in foster homes to socialize and then return here for special training and possibly placement.
I'm very excited. It's the greatest time.
Today is the big day for these older puppies, getting a foster family, and these compassionate and selfless individuals are anxiously awaiting their charges.
Hey, this is Kelly. She is actually the smallest. Yeah, she's a cute.
It's a big day.
Hey, this is Tika. This is the best day for me. This is the racers. Then it's so exciting for them. But even, I mean, all of these racers have raced before, and they're all so excited. You know, like they've never done it before, so it's really good. Hey, this is Lex. Hi, Lex. The only boy. He's 8 years old now. 8 weeks. And pretty laid back. They're all going with their puppy racers until they're around 18 months old before they come in for their formal training. And they'll attend monthly meetings and do basic obedience and just socialize them as much as they can, just to maybe, and get them ready for the world as a guide dog. This is the greatest day when you pick up your puppy for the first time. This is the beginning of another 22 months of raising this little one from a youngster into the possibility of becoming a guide. So this is an exciting day. We begin working with these puppies from today. By the time they go home, they'll start sitting for their food. We start with their obediences right away, and from this day forward, he's placed with his new person when he becomes a guide. We're on this new journey together for quite a while.
To get these puppies is just amazing. I've done it before, so, but each time is a new experience. So, yeah, just totally excited and looking forward to watching him learn and do what he's meant to do.
We do this because of the love of animals. We started out for that reason, but now we see what they provide for other people, and it just gives us a lot of joy.
We've been involved with Guide Dogs in America for 20 years. This is our 18th puppy, and it never gets old. Today is always the most special of all the days. I sometimes almost think it outrules the day that we watch them actually graduate, which is another very big hype.
They'll spend the next year and a half in foster homes, then return here to the center to begin their training, and hopefully graduate to become Guide Dogs of America. Follow us on Facebook at Dogtails TV.
2017.
Thanks for using
Telco
Locast.
Productions.
We're anonymous. Profiting.
It never gets old. Today is always the most special of all the days.
That's the ending. DI Educational and Informative.
All the latest news from the dog world. Right now on this edition of Dogtails, Family Edition. Meet the Roo family from Rio Rancho, New Mexico. Proud owners of two Bichon Frise named Max and Harley.
We picked this breed because they don't shed. They're supposed to be very good family dogs. And they're just good dogs. They're not very big. They're, not too small, but not, too big, and they're portable.
decided to maybe get a dog, we probably talked through that decision 5 or 6 years to make sure that we, husband and wife, as well as the kids, were ready to have a dog and the responsibility that came with getting a dog.
I had dogs as a kid, and Nick was the same way, but we never had a training dog. Well, we wanted it to be trained, so that was interesting. Took him to puppy classes and learned how to potty train him, and it worked out well.
They get in the car and they get all excited because they're gonna go see Nanny and Poppy. We decided to get Max because we thought maybe Harley needed to be more of a dog. And Les is, one of the kids, he needed to, roam around on the ground with another dog and get a playmate. So we decided it was a no-brainer just to go buy another Bichon. Harley's been in our last 3 Christmas cards, and now this coming year, Max will be part of the Christmas cards. Harley's always been a very serious dog. Just always has. And when we brought Max home, I didn't realize 2 dogs can have such different personalities. But Max can be a goofball. And it's good for Harley that, it's like having that goofy, younger brother that always makes you laugh because he keeps them moving.
Play a lot and roughhouse a lot, typical boys, but they have a lot of fun together. So did the kids take care of the dogs? Not to the point of maybe picking up in the backyard, but they are always the first ones to volunteer to take them for walks in the evening and feed them and bathe them. So they're doing a good job raising the dogs as well.
Oh, they're part of our family. I think having dogs with kids teaches them love too. It teaches them how to care for something else and care for animals.
Our thanks to the LaRue family for inviting us to their home and sharing their dog tales.
Dogtails.
Next up, our Spotlight Breed, and much more on Dogtails, Family Edition.
I switched to consumer cellular because I want to develop it.
Have you been to, for benefits or
70%.
I'm gonna look show.
In a flash. Visit Guild.com today.
Family Edition. special dog. Everybody loves me. I'm a bundle of joy with a pedigree.
I have two 8-month-old Afghan hounds. One's named Raina, and she's black with tan markings, and the other one's Sienna with cream with black markings. They're sight hounds, they're sisters, they came from the same litter, and I've had Afghans for 28 years. From the beginning, I was a youngster and I was living up in Nevada. I didn't really know the community there, and I got this dog, and the dog used to go out to the Indian reservations with me and run and chase the truck. So he became like my best friend, you know, and he was there all the time with me, and he was a special animal. And when he got older, I got another one, and then he died, and I got another one, then I bred those two, and then I had pups, and I kept them, and I had, you know, so it's just been a revolving thing with me. And my whole life, I researched what kind of food these animals need, and they're on a superior food. It's a large puppy breed food. They get fresh water every day, and they get table scraps. They eat carrots. They eat bananas. They eat basically whatever I eat. They do take a lot of care. There's a lot of grooming. I groom them about once every 2 weeks, real good, and then just basically maintain them, which is not that hard. But a lot of people would think it's a task. They're regal, they're docile, they're aloof. They like to hang out at the park on their own. They like to go and walk the border of the park and just check out stuff. And they're fast, and they're athletic, and they're tall, and they're obedient. They're just an amazing animal. They're not the traditional family dog like a mutt, you know, like a mixed bred animal or a golden retriever, so to say. But my daughter, since day one, had Afghans in her life, and they've always been great with her. She'll come home from school or something, and she goes right to the dogs, and she'll hug them, and they'll lick her, and we run out in the yard and play with them, get them riled up, because they like to run around.
His daughter had a bathing suit on by the couch with the dogs. See, she has a bathing suit on now.
They're a purebred animal, and purebreds aren't the best. In my opinion, they're not the best animals for kids. I have two of them that are completely opposite. They're 180 degrees from each other. And the black one likes to be held and pet, loves to kiss, and loves to hang out. And she comes in the house all the time. When the white one, she'll sleep out in the grass in the middle of the night. She's more the aloof, you know, backed off, you know, observant one. The black one, she's an amazing watchdog already. She jumps up in the front window, in my bay window, in my seat, and she sits up there and she's just like this monster standing in the window. It's great. I want her to just kind of watch the house at night, and if she alerts me at night, then I know what's up. But you know, it's great.
There was also a new detectives marathon on True Crime Network.
My last one
like from 12 to 5 p.m. because they had an episode on at 4 p.m.
They need to be stern. You have to teach them at the same time as love them. You have to be stern with them. Teach them that you're the alpha, you know, and they're subordinate, and they'll be a loving, amazing animal. They're a big part of our to have her, because she will scare someone if they come by at night. My last one lasted 14 and a half years, so that's a long lifespan for an Afghan. And I attribute that to a good diet. They need to be stern. You have to teach them at the same time as love them. You have to be stern with them. teach them that, you're the alpha, you know, and, they're subordinate, and they'll be a loving, amazing animal. They're a big part of our family.
Okay, breed, Afghan Hound. Country of origin, Afghanistan. Temperament, affectionate. Additional comments, best with older children, not for apartment living, need long daily walks. Everybody love me. Dog tails. Dog
Don't
tails.
go away, we'll be right back.
Hunger is here, and I needed it because my fridge.
Covered by both men, you'll have and better choice of doctors to.
Want the truth to walk? Walk. Walk up. Walk up. To 52236 for your free sample. Kind to skin. Protects like tenna.
Dog tails.
Family edition.
Family edition.
Lie down. Walk. Walk up. Walk up. Read. Walk. Walk.
Dogs and sheep herding have been around for thousands of years, teaching canines mental and physical discipline.
Most people think that you have to have sheep to do herding, and you really don't. You can come out and take lessons and just give your dog a job, and it can be any breed. We have all breeds coming out for herding lessons, border collies, German shepherds, Australian shepherds, corgis, you name it. If it's a herding breed, it can come out here and use its natural instinct and have a good time.
Read. Lie. Walk.
Yeah, the dogs that come out, the owners or originally come out looking for something fun for their dogs to do, and then a great majority of them get bitten by the herding bug, and then they start looking into what else they can do with this sport, and they get hooked and they start going to herding competitions. And even in the LA area, there's, you know, herding competitions every few months.
When I first get a dog that comes up for herding, we instinct test them and put them on sheep to see what their natural instincts are. So we acquaint them with sheep, see what their drive is like, their herding abilities are like, and we just get them acquainted with sheep the very first time. And if your dog shows that they have all this natural ability to work stock, then we continue working them in a small area so that they gain that confidence where they can catch the sheep. What they're wanting to do, which you have a lot of dogs that are wanting to chase cars, or why they want to chase a ball, is because they want to stop that action. So when they're in here on sheep, and the sheep are trying to get away, they want to get to that head to stop that action and bring them back to you. And that's what their natural abilities are. It's what herding is.
In the very beginning classes, the trainer will take the dog into the round pen, and this is a round pen. It's about 60 feet diameter, and we use a round pen. First, so there's no corners where the sheep can get stuck, and then also we have a small pen so that the trainer can protect the sheep from the dogs that are a little overzealous in the beginning.
He is just lovely right off the bat. So here, go pick him up right on the pike, just straight on the money. Sometimes dogs catch on the very first day. Sometimes it takes a few months. Every dog, just like people, their personalities are so different. It's very different. So some dogs are instantly, the very first time, they're boom right on it, bringing you sheep instantly, all by themselves with no help. And it really doesn't matter what breed of dog you have, as long as they have that herding ability. A lot of these dogs were bred hundreds of years ago to be herding dogs. Rottweilers were actually bred to drive cattle to market, and then they would put the money around their neck on the way home to protect that purse. So those were the actual original herding breeds, which people think are odd when they see, especially if you see a Rottweiler herding a duck. You think that's pretty funny, but actually they're very talented at it and very finessey at it. So if I had to herd ducks, you would need a dog to bring them in for you. So what we're going to ask her to do is go bring us these sheep nicely. Give her a little scold there, because what she did wasn't so nice. She didn't go up and ask them nicely. She was a little rough there. So I just reminded her, let's be a little nicer to our sheep. Our whole goal is to make the sheep happy. So that when we ask this dog to bring us the sheep are happy. Lie down, walk, walk. lie down, weep. So we can put these sheep wherever we want. And the dog just uses their natural abilities to find that balance point, which is in the eye of the stalk, to bring them straight to me. So that if I was on my front porch and a mile out I had 100 head of sheep, that I would want her to go get them for me while I sat and had coffee. So I would just give her a command. She would go out, get the sheep, and bring them to me. As we progress and they learn that this is how we talk to sheep, then we start putting commands to it. Lie down, walk, that ask for certain behaviors, which is weep, that means go right, lie down. Lie down in herding doesn't mean lie down, it just means stop. Come bite, that's left, lie down, walk is walk up, lie down, look back, look. I just asked her to look for more sheep. She's looking at those other ones out there, but she's no dummy. She knows there's a fence there and she can't get them. Lie down, and then you progress up to whistles. So we ask for a right. His stop. His left. And that's walk up. And how they're able to do this is they're using their eye to control the stalk. So what she's doing is she's trying to get in the eye of the sheep and make them come to us. Walk. Just by putting pressure on them. Lie down. Come. See how that sheep is moving off? She has to catch its eye to get them to hold still. But after we learn the small area, and they've learned that, okay, I release my pressure, I go around, I catch sheep, I bring them to you, we go to a larger area to do that, and we progress into areas where they're working a mile away, 2 miles away from you, bringing you stock without you helping at all. It normally takes in herding, depending on the dog, anywhere from 6 months to 3 years to get completely trained. It just depends again on how talented the person is, how well they absorb it, and the talent of the dog.
I brought Grayson here to let her try herding. She's a 3-year-old border collie, an agility dog, and she does really well in agility, but she doesn't have the same love for it as she does for herding things. At home, she tends to want to herd the cars, the cat, my other dog, so I really wanted to do something for her that she would enjoy. So I wanted to bring her up here to a place where she could experience herding in a safe environment.
There are so many different varied reasons that people get into herding. One of the first and foremost is it's the most challenging sport on the planet. I don't think people actually realize that, because we're taking a predator and we're going to control a prey animal completely hands off. So I challenge anybody to show me a more challenging sport than sheepdog herding. But it's also the most rewarding, because I can think it and my dog will go do it. And I can't find that in a human.
So far, we are very happy with Robin. This is our first time in the ring in about 1.5 years. It really helps her mentally to unwind, and it's really what she was bred to do. It makes her a much happier dog to live with.
The dogs really seem to like the herding. It's a natural instinct for them, and it's really what they were bred to do, and they love it.
And that's a nice, cool reward for a job well done.
Don't go away, we'll be right back.
Sorry about it.
Page 50. Who visits impoverished areas around Johannesburg
There's no risk or obligation. That number again is 1-800-685-1515. 1-800-685-1515. Call now.
Hello, Colonial Pen?
A fresh twist on reality TV is here. The hottest series, the biggest reveals, and show-stopping drama. It's television with a twist.
Family Edition. This is Cora Bailey, who visits impoverished areas around Johannesburg, offering free veterinary care to the companion animals who live there. Teaming up with IFAW, the International Fund for Animal Welfare, Cora's work led to the establishment of the CLAW program, community-led animal welfare. This unique free service provides everything from medicine to pet education to demonstrating simple ways to improve a dog's life.
Since ikhona ifike lapho umhlobo mkhulu kakhulu ngoba izinja ziphila kahle bezikade zisifa into ezinjalo kodwa khona ngoku ziphila kahle kakhulu.
Interested community members volunteer and become part of CLAW teams. And that's what this program is all about, community involvement. It's Chorus and iPod's belief that healthy pets and their owners contribute to healthy communities. But in many disadvantaged areas, pets suffer from poverty the same way as their owners. Dogs can be vulnerable to malnourishment and disease, neglect, and abandonment. Adequate veterinary care is either unavailable or non-existent because of expense, distance, and lack of transportation.
So many animals suffer in the townships, not because of cruelty, but because people have nowhere to take them when they're ill. And people have been denied that basic education for such a long time. So we help people with doing primary health care for their animals and sterilization and education.
CORA confronts these desperate human conditions every day. But CLAW's work is not just limited to pets. CLAW also acts as a welfare service, bringing food, clothing, and transportation to residents.
Certainly our work isn't just animal welfare, but we're completely absurd to treat someone's pet. You know, you have a child coming to you with a dog that's clearly starving. You go home to find out what the situation is there. And you find
7:58,
that the child is the
2
primary
minutes till
caregiver.
8.
Sometimes the child as old as 12 is looking after a household. And that's, he couldn't then admonish him for his dog being a little too thin.
CLAW has made a big difference in South Africa. Many dogs have benefited from its services over the years. And iPod is committed to funding this great project, not only here, but in other parts of the world.
Okay, I'm gonna put something else on. Peacock streaming service. Chrisley Knows Best, reality.
Listen up, please!
Dave?
There's 7 seasons of Chrisley Knows Best on here.
We're ride or die.
That Nana Faye is so funny.
decided what we're gonna do for Chloe's party?
Honey, we're just gonna do a small little family party. She's a year old.
We're not doing small for her first birthday.
Kyle has an 11-month-old little girl named Chloe. We have shared custody. And this week, it's her birthday. Maybe we should have decided what you were wanting to do 3 days before the party.
But we always do the same thing. We always do something big. I mean, I'm thinking like she should have the blow-ups and she should have like.
She's 1. She can't even walk yet.
I don't care, but when she's 16, you want to have the ammunition to say, look at my bootleg first birthday party. You didn't give me anything. I like to give my kids big parties.
This party is not about Chloe. Chloe can care less.
Well, who was the party for?
I guess it's for you, her grandfather, who wants to give her the party.
Whether it's for me, she's going to benefit from it. It's going to be big.
Then you better get busy.
I'll handle it. Okay, so you're saying that I can't do the party as good as what you do?
I guess you just said, you work your magic. You got 72 hours.
You're kidding, right? It can't be that difficult to put together a party for a 1-year-old.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I'll do. I will bet you a new piece of jewelry.
Okay.
That this party will come off without a hitch.
Without the assistance of a party planner.
I will not call a party planner.
Okay.
I'm not losing a bet to Julie over cupcakes and balloons.
Okay, so like seasons 1 through 7 stream on Peacock for free, and like Chrisley Knows Best is on USA Network, Bravo Network, and E! Entertainment Television.
My dad's gonna hire a party planner. He's gonna have everybody else helping him.
He's definitely gonna like have some assistance.
Y'all gonna help me with this damn party.
Daddy, you're breaking the rules.
I'm not breaking the rules. What are you talking about?
Party planner.
Are you a party planner? No,
You're gonna hire me.
I'm not hiring you for anything. I'm telling you what you're gonna do.
We'd like to think we have a choice, but no.
Y'all both are going to help me. I need you to figure out what our thing's gonna be.
How about the princess thing, pink and purple?
I thought we should get some strobe lights too. That's just like her entrance.
This is not a party that you fantasize about. This is a party for your niece.
So what?
It's going to be tasteful, so we're gonna do the princess party.
I know I can do it. The question is, can they?
I can.
Yeah, what's that?
I knew when I made that bet that it was gonna be like taking candy from a baby. I cannot have your mother making an ass of me at this party. We gotta have a cake, we gotta have cupcakes.
They need both.
Why would I need both?
She's only got like 4 teeth.
There's going to be more people at this party than just her.
I don't know what to get for babies. Like, do you know what to buy? And what kind of food are we gonna buy?
Hey,
Hi.
what are you doing? I'm putting Chloe's birthday party together, so I need you to make me a cake that I can have for her to play in, and then I'll order the other cupcakes.
Do not tell Mama, Daddy.
Don't to mention nothing to Julie. Well, then I love you, and I'll call you later. Bye. But you know, here's the downside. If I pull this party off, she's gonna expect it every time.
And then if we don't pull it off, then we gotta buy a piece of jewelry.
And that's every man's dilemma in this life.
Turn right at the end of the road.
Do you need to turn that volume down, please?
Turn right.
I don't know why you would use navigation in the town that you've grown up in.
I don't know where the grocery store is.
How's that possible?
Turn right.
It's not that. I use it to pull this.
Turn right.
Really?
Well, then how do you do it?
It's your car.
After 1/2 mile, continue driving after 1/4 mile. Turn right.
Turn the volume off. It's called turn it down. You see that? Really? Shut
Choose some of this. Nothing need milk. Need milk.
That's coconut milk.
It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing.
Yeah, it is.
Chase takes me to a supermarket to try to figure out all the things that has to be bought for this party. And he ends up taking me to some food store with grains and herbs and nothing that even I'm gonna eat, let alone someone for a 1-year-old's birthday party.
There we go. Cookies.
No.
Why?
Because I don't even know what kind of brand that is. We've never seen anything like that in our house. And it's gluten-free.
That's good for you, right? No, how am I supposed to know what to get?
I have a dilemma. I'm having to do Chloe's birthday party, and I'm kind of in panic mode right now because I probably let my mouth overload my ass. So I need some help. All right, thanks.
Hey, look what I got. This is for you. Gets you regular.
I don't need a laxative. You need a laxative.
Yeah, you got something wrong.
You're the one that's full, not me.
And this is to help Mama with her moon cycle, whatever that means.
And you'll know soon enough.
We believe in good we can all afford. From coffee that opens more eyes to black business to 100 shades of beautiful.
Antibacterial or moisturizing body wash? Definitely moisturizer. Antibacterial. Kind of both. New Dove Care and Protect Body Wash eliminates 99% of bacteria and moisturizes for hours. 2 for 1. New Dove Care and Protect. Zero compromise.
What the hell would I do without you?
I don't know, I wondered that myself.
I need you to go back and look at everything that Julie does, all these parties, find out who all her contacts are, get everything from the cake, the cupcakes, the food. My deal with Julie is I cannot hire anyone to do this.
Okay.
But she didn't say anything about you hires.
Right.
And everything that she did for Julie in the past, she now has to do for me to make it bigger. You know, get her like a petting zoo. Get her like one of those big bouncy things. This has got to be big.
All right, next time don't wait till the last minute.
Yeah, well, hell, I thought she was gonna be thinking about something big. She wants to sit there and do some kind of pilgrim party. All right, I love you. All right, okay, bye. Hello? What is it?
You told me to hurry up and get here to get the party stuff, so I was hurrying and I wasn't paying attention. I was speeding and I got pulled over.
Are you kidding me? How fast were you going over the speed limit?
Oh, now where'd my stand go? Oh. Ow.
Supposed to be going 35, you're 30, you're 40.
Actually, they will pull you over if you're going 11 miles over the speed limit.
What's that sign say? Does it say party in parentheses, but you can go 46.
No.
You know, it's a simple birthday party for a 1-year-old, and you. That has nothing to do with you flying down the highway, so that I can't deal with this right now. I really can't. Savannah,
Yes, it's about time y'all got home.
you got a speeding ticket to get to this kind of garbage.
Did you get all the stuff in the asphalt yet?
No, and that's a whole other story. Who got yellow balloons? Why would you get yellow?
Because I thought yellow would go good. I like this color yellow with the zebra.
This is a pink party.
I thought that it would look good if we changed the
So basically, between my dad, Savannah, and myself, we got nothing at home.
Sorry about the technical difficulty. I fell over when I came back in my chair. And I fell on the ground and I knocked the iPad on the floor and
So are we going with pink?
knocked the
Is that
stand
Colors
off.
of pink and lavender.
Okay.
It's a princess party.
That sounds like a Savannah idea.
I could not even put into words.
These are like
how little
episodes
help
of
Savannah
Chris Lee
gave me
Knows
today.
Best
Is that why you're
from
like
the
about to
first season.
burst your stress
Like
off?
this is season 1, episode 8. Chloe's first birthday party.
She is her mother's child.
No, I have to tell her every time I get in the car with her, do not speak. Do not speak, Savannah.
She didn't hear that part because her ticket's 25 miles over.
She's done with the driving.
You want to use this?
I'm gonna take your head with stress off.
I know I shouldn't, but I'm definitely watching 5 more episodes tonight.
So a typical Tuesday, Jake from State Farm?
Yeah.
What?
Can talk. You might not expect a talking dog, but you can't expect State Farm to be there no matter what happens next. It's called service.
I can't believe you can talk. High five.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. I'm Ray Dog.
You Ray Dog.
Just tell me a fact. We need to get something he wants. I will burn the city to the ground.
It good? Yeah, is it good? Yeah.
Kyle, you're doing such a good job taking care of Chloe.
Thank you.
Kyle loves Chloe, and it's being an example. It's setting an example for her so that she understands what a good, strong man and father should be.
Oh.
Hey,
How long you been here?
not long, we're just hanging out.
So I go to my mother's house, lo and behold, Julie's sitting there having a discussion with my mother. Papa is going to give you the biggest freaking party. Yes, I am. I have been literally going non-stop.
Chloe is my daughter, so I'd like to help.
You're going to be handling all the balloons tomorrow because there's about 200 balloons that's got to be blown up.
Okay.
So that's what you'll be in charge of.
I do want to help. I want to help with the party. I want to help with everything that has to do with Chloe.
Did you make dessert?
I got a cake, baby.
Oh, good. I'm gonna get some. I'll bring everybody up. I know you're exhausted, so I'll bring you a little cake.
Thank you. Did you make the cake? Does she know?
What'd you say?
She heard cake. She's trying to get back up in her high chair. I don't feel like I've cheated at all. I mean, I just used the resources that I have. I've got everything pretty much under control.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah.
I can look you in your face and tell you Todd Chrisley did not hire a party planner.
Okay.
Well, you don't usually mess up, but you know, it's always the first time.
Well, Chloe's party will not be my first time to mess up. Right, Chloe?
Day of Chloe's party. On the day of Chloe's
Not as good
party,
as you
it's
are, because
raining.
I don't know exactly kind of where things are
Weather's
right now.
bad.
I mean, okay, what about the bouncy? I mean, did you get the bouncy? Tanya, did you get the bouncy? So it's the morning of the party, and I'm running around frantic with all these people knowing that they're going to arrive at 1 o'clock.
We should be fine.
What about the petting zoo?
Train, kangaroo, bounty, cupcakes, everything.
Thank God. Okay, what are we going to do about this rain?
I can't stop anything about the rain. I'm sorry. I'm not.
All right, honey, I love you.
I got you. Love you too.
Bye. Tanya is doing everything that I've asked her to do. So now we have to deal with Savannah. Savannah, I need you to stop what you're doing and listen to what your mother has to say to you.
Savannah, you know that I have always been the one that said, you need to drive, you need to have your car, all that, right? Yeah. And now the speeding ticket. So I want the keys to the car, and you won't be driving for 6 months. 6 months? For 16 years, I've taken you everywhere you needed to go.
And now it's going to be 16 years and 6 months.
Man, 6 months.
Who does that? I mean, I guess now I know where they're coming from, 'cause I could have hurt someone, but then we'll get tired of taking me places and Chase will start thinking.
No. I should get a governor's award for taking you off the highway.
No, you shouldn't.
At the end of the day, Savannah, you know that we love you with our heart and soul.
With all my heart and soul, I love you.
Don't even stop.
2 hours until party.
How do you do this thing? Whoa. That scared me. Wait, why is it floating? It's helium, you idiot. Oh, I have no
So are you sure you got everything
Julie,
together?
I have so got this. You're not even going to be needed for the next party. All I need for you to do is I need you to go pick up my mother, take her out for lunch, and let me get all of my stuff taken care of.
Well then, you know, if you need anything, just call me.
Are you trying to be funny? There's absolutely no possibility that I'm going to fail.
Mm-hmm.
So suck it in. Just do it, just do it, just do it.
So how to do it. Suck it all in.
Are you kidding me? Get the stuff going. This is your child's party. I mean, really. I'm surrounded by stupid. And stupid is forever. Ignorance can be corrected. I mean, really, y'all need to get it going. I promise you, if this party does not go off the way that I want this party to go off.
You're giggling over there. We're willing to help. He doesn't need to complain about how our help is being delivered.
Your mother is going to pull up her lid when she sees these cupcakes. I'm going to tell her I baked them.
Okay, that's a stretch.
Holy, my thing is broken.
Of course, something's broken.
The tutu on the top.
I know for a fact that I did not break that thing.
You probably touched it with the side of the cardboard.
No, I did not.
All right, what the hell am I going to do?
Just sit on top. No one knows.
Chase, the damn dress is not on the top.
Daddy!
I didn't do it. How the hell am I supposed to fix that?
Maybe get some little more icing?
Well, how the hell I have the cake made? I don't have any homemade icing.
Telling you, super glue will work. You just can't eat it.
Chase, if you say one more dumb thing, then you're not coming to the party. I think we just need to make a little incision right beside this. Now I have to do a game of operation on the top of this cake to get the dress top to stick back down in there.
Oh my God.
Is that what she...
No, that's keeping the cake.
That's not keeping the cake. Shut it.
Stick this into the
Don't tell me what to do. It's not even cake.
Tastes pretty good.
Chase, I swear I'm not ready for you.
That looks good.
Okay.
Looks like you can't even tell.
I went from a full-length dress to a damn miniskirt by the time I was finished. I don't even know how a one-year-old party can get this screwed up.
Got it?
Oh, shit! Turn it off! Who
jewelry. I'm just waiting to pick it out. Look at you, how pretty you look.
Cotton candy.
I love the old accessories. You like it, Chloe?
From the cupcake tower to the balloons to the decorations, it really was a perfect party for a 1-year-old.
Let's go ride that alpaca, Chloe.
Oh my God.
Would you like a piece, please?
No, I'm actually good. Where did you come from?
I'm a princess. I was the princess of all princesses. I thought I looked amazing, and Chloe did as well.
Savannah looked like a princess and a drag queen all got together.
Right? You're a pretty princess. That old woman over there would love to be painted.
She made my grandmother look like she passed out in the frat house. Oh my word.
My work is done here.
Hey.
Thank you for doing this for Chloe. You're welcome, Kyle. Thank you for stepping up for your child. Yes, sir.
When Kyle came up to me and said, Daddy, thank you for doing this for Chloe, that meant a lot. What I went through in the last 72 hours doesn't even touch the joy that child brings to our life.
You tell Papa thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I want to thank everyone for coming today and sharing in Chloe's first birthday party. I have worked so hard to put this party together.
Oh, my dad's going to take all the
110%. My
credit.
dad is taking every ounce of credit for this.
Welcome to this party done my time, Chrisley.
Kyle, thank you for a beautiful granddaughter. I want to thank Julie for putting together all of these parties. I have a much greater appreciation now for everything that you do for this stuff. I will give credit where credit's due. Julie's a better party planner than I am. And she's better at certain things with the kids than I am. And letting them get away with stuff.
She's ready for the cake.
Look! Here's this beautiful cake that my son did. He never forgets anything.
Standing amongst all the chaos of this party, I look around and I see that my family, as crazy as sometimes I feel we are, we're a family. And this is a new chapter to our family.
1, 2, 3.
It's so busted, you can't use this part of the screen. Definitely cracked every phone I owned.
You broke your phone, so Verizon broke the rules. For the first time ever, new and current customers can trade in their old and damaged phones for up to $1,000 off our best 5G phones.
My phone is old, very old.
Old, cracked, water damaged, doesn't matter.
I'm ready for something new.
Now, trade up to the 5G network